Good morning, everyone. My name is Lin Taihe from City University, Malaysia. Today, I will share my topic, the impact of multicultural education on university student well-being in China. This is the table of content of my today's sharing. It includes the abstract, introduction, literature review, methodology, results, discussion and conclusion, and the references. For the abstract, it used the methodological sound approach. This study explores how multicultural education affects the mental health of Chinese college students. And the study used a deductive methodology based on positivism to examine the results of multicultural education. Experts, educators, and the students participating in intercultural education programs are surveyed to acquire primary data. And the statistic analysis with the statistical packaging for the social science, the SPSS, is performed on the gathered data to review hidden quantitative patterns and insights. This research adds to our knowledge of multicultural education's upsides and downsides and highlights the value of creating a welcoming and peaceful classroom. The results support the idea that the multicultural education has a beneficial effects on pupils by fostering mutual appreciation of different cultures and enhancing the educational experience as a whole. And for the introduction, the term multicultural education refers to practice of teaching pupils of all age about and from a variety of cultural backgrounds. As a result, it is safe to say that the students at all educational levels benefit greatly from the multicultural education, and that it benefits society as a whole in long run. The students at Chinese universities may find it is difficult community with one another and their professors due to the huge variety of cultural backgrounds among them. So it is crucial that the multicultural education be done in a way that respects the identities and the cultures of all participants, and that students be given the tools they need to learn more about their own roots. Cultural variety in the classroom, often known as the multicultural education, is a function of country's social economy status. And this is the program statement. You can see there are uh, some programs in our society, in the Chinese society. Yeah, I share in the screen. And this is my research objective to determine the effect of multicultural education brings to students' well-being in terms of their behavior and the growth. To discuss factors that can help multicultural education to improve the students' well-being in terms, to explore the problems faced when using multicultural education to increase students' well-being. And this is the significance of the study. Understanding the effect of multicultural education on Chinese university students is crucial for educators because it sheds light on values and the beliefs that students bring to the classroom from a variety of cultural backgrounds. Teachers can better meet the requirements of students from different cultural backgrounds by developing lessons that take into account their students' cultural beliefs and practice. A more welcoming and supportive learning atmosphere can result from this. Teachers in China's higher education institutions would benefit greatly from appreciation of how multicultural education affects their students if they were to adopt a more welcoming and productive approach to classroom management. Okay, and this is my some of the literature review. You can see it explains what is the multicultural education, and the multicultural education has the ability to forward forwardly improve the lives of university students in China by emphasizing cultural identification, cross-cultural dialogue, empathy, and academic support. Again, this is also the literature view. It also explains the multicultural significance and it takes in China. Okay, and for the framework, it should understanding the impact of intercultural education on well-being of Chinese university students can be aided by the influential motivation theory of self-determination. And the self-determination theory is used in the series. And this is the conceptual framework. It has independent variable influence exerted by the multicultural education, the factors helping growth and the effect of multicultural education. And the Chinese atmosphere is the mediating variable. And for the dependent variable, it is the multicultural education of university students. Okay, and this is the methodology. For this research, it will use the quantitative method. Okay, and this is also the methodology. The primary data gathered will be used to complete this study, and the requirement to get the fresh and the current data on the topic at hand drop this selection. And the statistic method and software, most notably the SPSS statistic package, are used to process interrupt the data. And this is the result of the research. The survey's funding highlights the positive impact that the multicultural education practice in Chinese setting, having a colleague student perspective and understanding of uh, multicultural wrestling. And the most of respondents agree or strongly agree that their tolerance of the individuals who are different from themselves has increased as a result of their exposure of multicultural education in China. And this demonstrates the success of multicultural education programs in creating inclusive environments at Chinese colleges. The result demonstrates that Chinese university students appreciate multicultural education and recognize its benefits. There was widespread agreement among the participants that exposure to different cultures through formal education enhanced their ability to communicate with those of different ethnicities. And the consensus of the participants also implies that China is doing a lot of encouraged multicultural education in its universities. Okay, and then it's my uh, conclusion. The results of this research demonstrate the value of intercultural education participating practice for Chinese college students. And these findings demonstrate the importance and the usefulness of the multicultural education practice in creating welcoming learning environments and enhancing students' intercultural competence at Chinese higher education institutions. Okay, and the last one is the reference. Okay, so thank you very much for listening. That's all of my presentation. Thank you very much.